Well, I've actually been given the distinct pleasure of introducing my good friend, Dr. Barbara Burton. And I apologize because I had the wrong name for the award. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award, regardless of whether it's called the Legacy Award or whatever. So my apologies. So Barbara Burton, I put together a few slides here. So Dr. Burton she has been in Chicago for, as far as I can tell, for about 50 years. And so, and actually, as I'll point out, her first peer-reviewed paper came out the first year of the MPS Society. So very nice. So she is a professor at at Lurie Children's Hospital Northwestern School of Medicine. As I point out, she did all her training there. She did her medical school, her residency, and her fellowship all in Chicago. And so she's been a stalwart there. You know, it's a small community, medical community in the MPS world. And largely because we do collaborate a lot on both helping each other with patients, but also in studies and that sort of thing. And Barbara, you know, is certainly above and beyond, I would say, the vast majority of us in this regard. She's an investigator on numerous natural history studies as well as clinical trials. I was just talking to her about it, and she's 12 trials right now, which she's trying to wind down. She has over 300 peer-reviewed articles, and I will just say that is, if for those of you who aren't, this is like a huge number of papers and a huge contribution to the science. 50 book chapters and is an editor of 2 textbooks. She is past president for the Society of Inherited Metabolic Disorders and also the Chicago Pediatric Society. And I didn't put it up here, but when her presidential address that she put into, what's now I can't remember I'm blanking on the journal, but you know, it's the journal of this society. And, you know, it was really nice talk about her role with, you know, industry. This was in 2008 or 2007 when industry was really kind of getting going, and how we need to partner with industry to make sure that we can help our families. And that was really the fundamental basis of it, and trying to get people involved in rare diseases, especially metabolic diseases. And so this is her team last year at World. And you can see that she's developed this wonderful dedicated team and program in Chicago. But not only is she a clinician and scientist, she's also a government advocate. She spent 4 years on the Secretary's Advisory Committee on Heritable Disorders in Infants and Children. So really, she has been very active in the newborn screening world, and particularly in Illinois, which I think has probably led the country in terms of newborn screening, probably largely due to her efforts. And she serves the community. She worked for Make-A-Wish Foundation. She worked for March a Dime. She was recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award from them. And she currently continues to serve on the MPS Society Scientific Advisory Board. And so this is her team. And apparently she just had a retirement party where they took this picture. Yes, I've been sneaking around on you, Barbara. So, you know, this is Carol and Prokop. I haven't met Carol, but you know, this is over the years, MPS families have said they've appreciated, been comforted by, and trusted seeing Dr. Burton. She's always been available for them and truly cares. And I know we have some family members here today. Hendrix Mascara is here, I think, and we're going to invite him on up. Why don't you come on up, Hendrix? And then this is another one of her family, MPS3 families. But needless to say, I think this is where Barbara plans to spend, you know, most of her time now. Longboat Key, is that what it's called? Okay. See, I snuck all this from her CV. She didn't know this. I was kind of picking her brain earlier. Looks very idyllic. So with that, I just want to say congratulations to Dr. Barbara Burton, who's the recipient of the Legacy Award, Lifetime Achievement Award for the National MPS Society. Barbara.